Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. So today it is 9 years since Sadhguru was not with us physically. It is according to the Indian calendar. According to the other calendar, it is on 18th October. So when we are thinking of why do we celebrate the Aradhana so much, it's not so much a celebration of the loss, but the celebration of the fact that Guru is still with us, despite all the lack of physical presence. The Guru is still with us, being felt. Recently, another person from another ashram, he was telling me, everywhere the growth of an ashram happens during the founder's time. Here it is opposite. After the founder's time only the growth has happened. So that is because Sadhguru's Shakti is much more. It is not until then it was confined to a body. Now it is not confined to a body. So this is the day on which Sadhguru left the confines of a body and became universal, became Akhandam, became available for us at all times. At all times, when Sadhguru was here also, we need to just think of Sadhguru and then it would happen. So I used to always tease Sadhguru about that because once one lady called me at about 10:30 in the night and she said her mother's they are in Velur and her mother is quite seriously sick. I said, how do you know about me? So they said, no, they told me you are the Swamiji who blesses by the telephone. So I sat with that lady from 10:30 in the night up to 1 o'clock, and then she was finally able to sleep. Then in the morning by 4 o'clock, she was liberated from her body. So I used to tell Sadhguru, see, they are saying that I am the telephone of Swamiji who blesses by telephone. But there is one devotee who used to send one message. In those days there was no WhatsApp. So they used to send one SMS to Sadhguru. Today I am going to the DGCA, that's the Director General of Civil Aviation, to get an approval. Evening he will get the approval. Anything he does, he will just send a message. Even today he is doing that. He just send a message to Sadhguru and he'll say, thank you Sadhguru. Before he gets it, he'll say, thank you Sadhguru for that. And it will happen. So at that time itself, Sadhguru's grace was such. Once Niranjan asked Sadhguru, how does this grace go? Are you consciously blessing that person and it happens, or do they have to just think of you and it happens? So Sadhguru said, I have no control over it. It is just the power of Bhagavan which is there in me. Anybody thinks of me, they will get it, whether they are worthy or not. So, thinking about this day for yesterday, then only it struck me, everyone blames Bhagavan Mahadeva. He goes around giving blessings to all sorts of unworthy people like Ravana and others. But actually he doesn't control his own grace. He's just right away comes out. He's satisfied, then immediately that blessing aspect comes out. He's annoyed, then that other aspect also comes out. So this is how it happens. So this grace is always there. All of us are feeling it every time. We have a difficulty, we tell Sadhguru and immediately we get that feeling that Sadhguru is there with us. So Ravi was telling me last time after the Gita discourse, you are looking so washed out. Have you had your lunch? So I said, no. But you went in and came out after 15 minutes and you are looking so refreshed and so energetic. I said, no, I sat in Sadhguru's room for 15 minutes and came out, that's all. So such is that power of Sadhguru, that everybody has said, coming and sitting in Sri Pidam, immediately you get concentration. Immediately you are able to concentrate on your mind on Sadhguru and you are able to meditate. So that is because she lived here, and the place is filled with her energy. Now, if we break down this whole building also, this area will be filled with it. Once I was coming back from a yatra, and then we passed that one river which did not have water in it. Only in the flood time it has water, which doesn't have water. But about 1 or 2 kilometers before that, the place was very green. The river bed was very green. After that also it was very green. So that is how it is. Because water has been there for years and years and years, that place is soaked with that water. Groundwater is high, and the place is also very fertile. So similarly, the fact that Sadhguru has been with us, has blessed us, all that is inside us, that grace. We have to open it and take it out. Open it by having vairagya to the things of the world. Not saying that we have to give up everything, but we have vairagya, enough vairagya to keep thoughts of the world out when we meditate, when we pray. To be able to bring our mind back to Sadhguru whenever we can. So these are the two things only which Bhagavan asks us to do, abhyasa and continuous systematic effort and also systematic effort, and also we must have vairagya, otherwise that effort will not be complete. We will be thinking of Sadhguru's feet and thinking of the world also at the same time. So we must be able to switch off the world, switch on the Guru's grace, the Guru's picture in our mind, and then after that go back to the world, recharged. So this Aradhana is to remind us of the fact that Bhagavan, which came to us in form of Sadhguru, that has escaped from being only in a body to becoming everybody, to being everywhere. And so all we have to do is to open the tap and let the grace flow. So we must keep the regular sadhana. And these days, the day she took sannyasa on Vaishakha Purnima, Guru Purnima, Jayanti, and the Aradhana day, these four are most important for us. Somehow we must try to be in Sri Pilam on that day and receive the blessings. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, Shri Sadhguru Arpanamastu, Narayana Narayana.
Om Hrishikeshaya Namaha, Om Padmanabhaya Namaha, Om Amaraprabhave Namaha, Om Vishwakarmane Namaha, Om Manave Namaha, Om Dvashtre Namaha, Om Stavishtaya Namaha, Om Staviraya Dhruvaya Namaha, Om Agrafyaya Namaha, Om Shashvataya Namaha, Om Krishnaya Namaha, Om Lohitakshaya Namaha, Om Pradartanaya Namaha, Om Prabhutaya Namaha, Om Trikabhuntam Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Mangalaya Parasmaya Namaha, Om Ishanaya Namaha, Om Pranadaya Namaha, Om Pranaya Namaha, Om Jeshtaya Namaha, Om Sreshtaya Namaha, Om Prajapataya Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Bhugarbhaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Madhusudanaya Namaha, Om Ishwaraya Namaha, Om Vikramine Namaha,
Om Bhudakrite Namaha, Om Bhudakrite Namaha.
Om Bhudakrite Namaha, Om Bhudakrite Namaha, Om Bhavaya Namaha, Om Bhutarpane Namaha, Om Bhutabhavanaya Namaha, Om Bhutarpane Namaha, Om Paramatmane Namaha, Om Muktanam Paramaye Gate Namaha, Om Avyaya Namaha, Om Purushaya Namaha, Om Sakshane Namaha, Om Kshetrajnaya Namaha, ओम अक्षराय नमः। ओम योगाय नमः। ओम योगविदां नेत्रे नमः। ओम प्रधान पुरुषेश्वराय नमः। ओम नारसिंहोपुषे नमः। ओम श्रीमते नमः। ओम केशवाय नमः। ओम पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम सर्वस्मै नमः। ओम शर्वाय नमः। ओम शिवाय नमः। ओम स्थानवे नमः। ओम भूतादये नमः। ओम निधये अव्ययाय नमः। ओम संभवाय नमः। ओम विद्याय नमः। ओम सुगताय नमः। ओम सुहृत्रे नमः। ओम सोम नमः। ओम रामायाय नमः। ओम मनोजवाय नमः। ओम तीर्थकराय नमः। ओम अव्यक्ताय नमः। ओम शतमूर्तये नमः। उत्तमाय नमः। ओम लोकबंधवे नमः। ओम मान्याय नमः। ओम सत्कृते नमः। ओम श्रद्धाय नमः। मेधसे नमः। ओम मेधजाय नमः। ओम धन्याय नमः। ओम अनलाय नमः। ओम दृप्ताय नमः। ओम दुर्धराय नमः। ओम अपराजिताय नमः। ओम प्रीतिवर्धनाय नमः। ओम चतुर्पदे नमः। ओम चतुरात्मने नमः। ओम लोकाधिष्ठानाय नमः।
देवते सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः। ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सौः सौभाग्यदेवते सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः। ह्रीं सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः। ह्रीं श्रीं क्लीं सौदे सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः। देहि मे नमः। ह्रीं सौः सौभाग्यदेवते सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः।
ओम विरोचनाय नमः।
सौभाग्यदेवते सुभाग्यं देहि मे नमः।
सर्वहाय नमः।
ओम श्री मात्रे नमः। ओम श्री मात्रे नमः।
स्वामस्मन् देवानामसि सस्मितमं वक्पृतमन्यष्टतमं देवभूतामह्रुर्मसि हविर्धानं त्रिगुंहस्ववात्वा मित्रस्य त्वा चक्षुषा प्रेते माभेर्मासं विद्धामात्वा हि पुंसिषम् धूपमाग्रापयामि
धूपानन्द्रामाचमणीयं समर्पयामि।
ॐ दीप्तस्वदादवेदोपघ्नन्निर्गतं मम अशोकस्थमध्यमा महजीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हि पुंसीज्जातवेदो गामश्वं पुरुषं जगत् अभिप्रदग्नहामहि श्रिया मा परिपादय। दीपं दर्शयामि मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवः माध्वीर्नः सन्तोषधीः मधुनत्तमतोषसि मधुमत्पार्थिवकं रजः मधुज्योरस्तु नः पिता मधुमान्नो वनस्पतिर्मधुमावम् अस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु मधु मधु। आत्मन्नित्यामन्त्रयताम् तस्मै पञ्चमं भूतप्रत्यशृणोत् स पञ्चभूतो भवत् पञ्चभूतो हवैरावीशः वा एकं पञ्चभूतं सन्तम् पञ्चभूतेत्याचक्षमे परोक्षेण परोक्षप्रिया इव हि देवाः विराजमेव तैरात्वा यजमानो वरुन्धे एकादश दशकालभ्यन्ते एकादशाक्षरात् त्रिष्टुभाः पशवः पशूनेवावरुन्धे वैश्वदेवो वा अश्वः नानादेवहत्याः पशवो भवन्ति अश्वस्य सर्वत्वाय नानारूपा भवन्ति तस्मान् नानारूपा पशवः बहुरूपा भवन्ति। भवन्ति तस्मात् बहुरूपाः पशवः समृद्धे
सद्गुरु जगद्गुरु अम्मा अम्मा सच्चिदानंद गुरु अम्मा अम्मा अद्वैत बोधिनी अम्मा अम्मा शरणं शरणं अम्मा अम्मा नानेनु मगंदै अगंदिडवे तानाय तन्नै कंडिडवे ஞானானந்தம் ஞானானந்தம் பொங்கிடவே சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சத்குரு ஜெகத்குரு அம்மா அம்மா சச்சிதானந்த குரு அம்மா அம்மா அத்வைத போகினி அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சத்குரு ஜெகத்குரு அம்மா அம்மா சச்சிதானந்த குரு அம்மா அம்மா அத்வைத போதினி அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா நானெனும் மகந்தை அகந்திடவே தானாய் தன்னை கண்டிடவே
आख्यास्यामः पञ्चस्वधिकरणेषु अधिलोकमधिज्योतिषमधिविद्यमधिप्रजमध्यात्मम् कामः सगुंहिता इत्याचक्षते अथाधिलोकम् जिह्वासन्धानम् इत्यध्यात्मम् इति मामः सगुंहिताः य एवमेतामः सगुंहिता
सद्गुरु जगद्गुरु अम्मा अम्मा सच्चिदानंद गुरु अम्मा अम्मा अद्वैत बोधिनी अम्मा अम्मा शरणं शरणं अम्मा अम्मा नानेनु मगंदै अगंदिडवे तानाय तन्नै कंडिडवे ஞானானந்தம் ஞானானந்தம் பொங்கிடவே சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சத்குரு ஜெகத்குரு அம்மா அம்மா சச்சிதானந்த குரு அம்மா அம்மா அத்வைத போகினி அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம் அம்மா அம்மா சரணம் சரணம்